talk to me for a second here. You're here because you heard that the woman who adopted you, who was the stepsister of your mother, biological mother, correct?
Correct.
Could truly be your real biological sister.
Correct.
How the heck did this happen? Let's go slow down for a second here. Wait, back up. Talk to me. See how it sounds? But now tell me.
My biological mother, Florine, became pregnant with me in a period of time where she was living with my adopted mother's father. Possibly.
She gets pregnant?
She gets pregnant. She moves away. She has me. She keeps me for 6 months. My uncle, who is her brother, talks her into putting me up for adoption and letting what is now my mother, what I classify mother, Catherine, adopt me instead of letting someone who runs a bar and owns a bar that was going to adopt me. So, as I grow up, I have constantly always known that I was adopted. I've always known who my biological mother was. Since I was 12, I have asked my biological mother who my biological father was. She refuses to tell me. Florine's mother had made little insinuations, little accusations of what would be the shoemaker coming out in me.
The name of the last name of the man that could be your father.
Correct.
It was Catherine's father.
Correct.
Who is your mom's biological mother's half-sister.
Correct.
Correct. Okay. So you're hearing this, and everybody in the family going, yeah, she acts just like one of them, like one of them, like one of them. So now you've thought, since how long, that Catherine, who is your mom, is really your sister? How long have you thought that?
Since I was old enough to actually realize what was going on.
Does she know? Catherine know?
Catherine? No, she has no clue.
Please welcome Catherine to the show. Michelle's adopted mother. How are you? Here, have a seat. Talk to me. Why did you take a DNA test today? You took one, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, now why?
Because I really want to know if she is my sister or...
Back when this first happened, back when she was brought to you the first time, did you have any idea then?
No.
So then you also heard the rumors the same way she heard them?
Right.
So now it's time to find out.
Right.
Sisters were not related?
Right.
Or related only through adoption?
Right.
There's another twist.
What's the other... Wait, there's another twist?
There's another twist.
Tell me that twist when we come back. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. Chad, before we went to break, and there's more to this story. So what else is there more to this story? There are 2 other women out there. Now, if she's not your biological sister, there could be other people, correct?
Correct.
Now, what's going on with this? Tell me about Renee and Cindy.
7 years ago, I spoke with my biological mother, Florine, and asked one last final time who my daddy was. She come up with the name Ernest Sanford.
Ernest Sanford. This is after she came up with the other name. Well, she never came up with
She never came up with the other name.
She said Ernest Sanford.
Correct.
Now, and Ernest had 2 daughters. So the only way we can figure this out is whether or not you guys have the same blood within you.
Right.
Please welcome Renee and Cindy to the show. Cindy, how are you? Cindy, right? Hello. Renee, I'm sorry.
Hi.
Renee, have a seat. All right, wait. So when did you guys hear about Michelle?
Well, in November, we got a phone call from a cousin in Mississippi that said that there was someone named Luke Shoemaker on the internet looking for the descendants of Ernest Sanford. And a number was left on the email or whatever, and we called him and spoke to your brother, Luke, and gave him the, told him all about us, and we were all excited, and we wanted to talk to her.
I hear there's a rumor that the 2 of you may not have the same father.
Well, my daddy told me years ago, out of anger, that I was not his, that I belonged to such and such, and that happens in anger when you fight and all this stuff, especially when I'm a real strong, I have an attitude. It was worse then than now.
So let's just tell you, 100%, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. The 2 of you are sisters. Okay, right? You know that? That's a fact. Yes. Now we have to find out whether or not your adoptive mom is really your biological sister, which would make your dad, what's his name?
Barry.
Barry. So you could be a Barry Shoemaker. Let's figure that out. Let's see if you are in any way, shape, or form related to Barry Shoemaker. Well, and the only way we could figure that out would be whether or not the two of you were sisters, and the two of you are not.
Yay!
So she's been your mom. She's your mom. She's your adoptive mom. Never the twain shall meet. You're not sisters, okay?
Right.
But now, who would be your dad?
Ernest.
Ernest.
Correct.
Great guy.
Great guy.
Great guy. Super guy.
Was he a really nice guy?
Very nice.
He
And
had
he's already
6
passed.
girls.
He loved us.
Yeah,
He
you
had
know what?
6 girls.
What?
No boys. He never asked, you know.
Why can't I have a boy?
So one more girl would make him.
And you know what?
What?
The thing about that that's so crazy is that he did have 7 girls.
Oh, Michelle.
That's your sister.
You are my sister.
Let me take a break. We'll be back.